Okay, so our next run around we're going to do here is with a Mossberg 500. It's a home defense shotgun, my home defense shotgun. It's just cheap Mossberg 500, really nothing special to it, really not much modified on it. I put a Show-It stock on it, a pistol grip. It's a collapsible stock, which I wouldn't really use, but you know, I guess if it's good for packing up in the vehicle, putting in the trunk, and allows it to be more portable. I have a rail on the front for a flashlight to engage with my thumb here, so I can tap the flashlight with my front forearm grip thumb. I have some True Glow sights on it. It does sit on a rail. It is a modified barrel for a trap gun, but that's the way I bought it at the pawn shop, so as long as it's legal, it's fine for me.
And how legal, what's the barrel length have to be legal?
I think most tactical barrels you're gonna find are 18 3/4 length barrels, 19 barrels. It's basically, that's where you want to stay inside of. I believe it's
18 and a half.
18 and a half. But most of them are going to be 18 3/4, 19-inch barrels. So as you can see with a shotgun, really it's a great use for a home defense weapon. Having positioning here is really about the same. For a lot of people, as if you were using a pistol, your grip is, your distance out is very similar. So using a shotgun, we're going to see here in our demonstration that it's very effective as a home defense weapon.
So you're gonna shoot the silhouette targets there, the big ones?
We're gonna try some silhouettes and see how if we can be more pinpoint accurate by hitting those bottom steel, and see if we can just individually knock them down. So
okay.
I haven't tried it before, but we'll see if we can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, there's what the shotgun looks like at home defense, personal defense distance, and the big hole in there is actually where the wad hit the paper, and all the other little holes are where the bird shot. What shot is this you had in there?
This is just
7.5 shot or 8 shot or
7.5. 2 3/4 inch.
2 3/4 inch, 7.5 size
bird shot. Just very cheap,
bird
very
shot.
average. Just for demonstration purposes, but if you want to shoot slugs or some buckshot out of this, we can certainly demonstrate that too. But I find 2 3/4 is just fine. Used for 3-inch, for me, not very necessary. Especially on something with such a light stock, with a minimal recoil. Absorption, 2 3/4 is fine.
So you think that'd do the job inside the house?
I wouldn't use bird shot, but yeah.
Even bird shot would work in the house.
Yeah, it would work.
But bird shot's not going to carry through the sheetrock walls and things like that. Go to the neighbors, right?
No, shotgun has a tendency to not penetrate, depending on what you're using. You know, if you're using a slug, you know, it's going to penetrate through that drywall. You know, if you use a low caliber AR, probably have the same penetrating power. But I'd say a home defense shotgun is really the best thing to use. It allows you a certain degree of forgiveness in your accuracy, and I think it's absolutely the most effective close-range weapon that you could utilize.
Okay. How about we film you shooting a couple of those white plates there, and I'll film you shooting, and then we'll look at how the plates turned out.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay, there's one. Not very fun to get that in the face. If you're kicking down somebody's front door in the middle of the night, that wouldn't be a good thing to get hit with, I wouldn't think. There's the other one. That would definitely hurt if you got a face full of birdshot like that. Plus the wad would do some damage besides when the wad hits you. Okay, here's a shot on the silhouette at about 7 yards. This is birdshot at 7 yards. You can see where how many shots was this? 2, 3?
2.
2 shots. So if somebody was coming through your bedroom door and you shot across the bedroom with this, you probably would get their attention. The wad would hit them pretty hard. Plus the shot pattern at 7 yards, this is just probably a what choke is that? It's probably not really even a choke. It's not a choke. It's just a straight barrel.
Open.
It's just an open barrel, and so at 7 to 10 yards, it actually stays together pretty well within the body of a person. So if that were Billy Bob the bad guy kicking down your bedroom door and you shot across the bedroom, just about all that birdshot would go right into him. Or her, I suppose, if we're equal opportunity bad guys here. But and at 2 shots there would probably definitely be a stopper, especially if some of that hit him in the face, take out the eyes and things like that. It definitely would not be good. So there's 2 shots, and it's not going to over-penetrate if you've got kids or other family in other rooms in the house. This kind of shot is not going to over-penetrate, go in and hit them. So, but definitely a stopper at close range. All right, you're live. That's up close and personal.
I'll do it.
So if you were in a standoff with somebody coming at you or coming through your door, if you had to shoot from the hip, that's shooting from the hip. That would definitely do it. Okay, there's a closer shot of shooting real close, where the whole entire shot pattern went right into the target. Devastating at close range. Very devastating. Another one, very devastating. Again there and there. And obviously there's a headshot, and that's just regular old birdshot in very short range, shooting from the hip in a close confrontation. In that regard, shotgun is absolutely devastating. So when it comes to stopping power, I think is pretty well demonstrates the fact that a shotgun is going to be the top of the top of the line for being able to stop at close range. And this is just with birdshot. You can imagine what a load of double-aught buck or something like that would be like. So something to think about for personal defense. Okay, more hedge apples here, and we're going to take these bad boys with the shotgun and see how the shotgun reacts. This is the home defense shotgun. See how it reacts against hedge apples.
Ready?
All right, go. I'd say that took care of the hedge apple problem.
Pretty much.
Okay. Whoa.
Said one left.
One left?
Just need to clear it out of there.
All right, you all clear?
We're all good.
All right, now we're going to go on to something else here. Hedge apple eradicator. There you have it. All right.